Good evening, and this is my discussion over Module 9 over assistive technology. We were told to describe the role of assistive technology, and assistive technology is it's equipment or devices that help students with a disability perform and improve the task and the tasks that they are supposed to do in the classrooms and even at home. It's things that help the student so they can perform these things as close to the same as all the other students that don't have disabilities. What past experience have I had with assistive technology? A few years back, or probably 4 or 5 years back, I worked in the resource room, and I worked with an autistic child who was nonverbal, and we got iPads for him and would put pictures of different activities that he was supposed to do, different things that he would want, like if he wants a drink or if he wants to go brush his teeth, if he needs to go to the bathroom, and different buttons to push to, say that, okay, it's time for reading or it's time for math. But basically this iPad spoke for him and helped us communicate and understand him a little bit better since he was nonverbal. What did I find the most interesting? I thought the AbleNet was pretty interesting. It's kind of like the iPad a little bit, where it talks for you, and it can communicate for you, by pushing the letters and typing out what the child wants to say. 3 areas of application of assistive technology. I chose existence, and that is the application that assists students with functions that are necessary to sustain life. One example would be, I found online, would be a medication dispenser with an alarm on it to help elderly people or individuals with disabilities who have a hard time remembering things, help them remember and remind them, hey, it's time to take my medicine. Because a lot of times if they don't take their medicine, then it's going to affect them even more by, it'll make them off and hurt them even more. The second area of application that I chose was communication. This includes oral and written expressions and visual and auditory reception and social interaction. An example that I chose would be closed captioning while watching TV. Like if the news didn't have closed captioning, how would they know what's going on in the world? 2, if there's bad weather coming. And then it allows them to enjoy the same kinds of shows that we get to enjoy every day. And the third area of application I chose was environmental interaction. This is the activities that individuals with disabilities and even us have in everyday life, and things that we need to help us make life easier. One thing I chose, which is in the classroom, and this could be for individuals with disabilities or individuals without disabilities, but alternative seating is becoming a very big thing in the classrooms. I've seen teachers buying the balls to sit on. I have seen teachers putting the things underneath the desk for the kids, the fidget feet, so they have something to move their feet on without disturbing the other students. So that's what I chose. Another area that I found on Wikipedia was home automation. And this is geared more towards the elderly. I mean, it could be for like maybe even a young person with a disability. But it's things like, it's motion things like it helps them, remind them, like if they're in the kitchen and they're cooking, and a reminder will come on to don't forget to shut off the stove, or a sensor will see that they're getting ready to leave the house and it will remind them to lock the door, things like that. So that is the other area of application that I found. I hope that's okay. So thank you very much. Have a good day.